Good morning, darling. How are you? How are you?
Good
It's
morning, my friend. I am just so excited to be here. I haven't seen you in I don't know, a
I
week.
know. Feels like a week of Sundays. Oh my God. So long. Oh my goodness. So, darling, tell me, how is everything going for you? You just look fabulous.
Girlfriend, thank you so much. We up here in Wisconsin, we are just shining like diamonds. The sun is out. I'm hoping the
Mhm.
snow is going to melt. Come on, let's go. I am ready to see the green grass again. How
Yeah.
about you? How
Oh,
about you?
yes, yes. Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm Linda Richmond, and this is Coffee Talk, our Saturday morning show. Yay! Yay, Julie. And this is Julie Beauty Mary Kay, the beautiful Julie. Yay.
Well,
So,
thank you, Linda, for having me on today.
oh,
I
of
just so
course.
appreciate your hospitality.
Of course, darling, of course. I am so excited about today. I want to talk with you about all the things. We have to do all the things. And then I'm so excited because when we're done, I am off to my friend's daughter's bat mitzvah today. I am so happy. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I have known her since before she was born. Oh my God. I'm so proud of
oh,
her. It's going to
oh,
be
that is
so
just going to be
wonderful.
such a
Oh,
blessing.
it
Oh
is.
my
I'm gonna be
gosh.
so verklempt. Oh my
Oh,
God. I don't know how I'm gonna take it. I don't know how I'm gonna take it.
do not forget your
And we're
Kleenexes,
singing
girlfriend. Do
for her.
not forget those Kleenexes.
We're singing for her today too. So it's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. We're
Aw.
singing a song called La Dor Vador, which is generation to generation. So
Oh,
appropriate. It's going to be lovely.
that
Lovely.
is so wonderful.
Yes, yes. So let's get started with everything we have today. I know I cannot wait until next month when we have our career conference.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
We just
gosh.
love going on girl trips, don't we? I
Oh
mean,
my
Terry,
gosh,
we have,
we do.
Linda, we have just been around the globe together. I love
We
it.
have, we have. I know. I know. I can't wait. The career conference, especially here, I love because it's smaller than seminar, which seminar is beautiful and I love it. It's my favorite thing. But career conference is just so wonderful and it's local and you have people who are there that you know and you see regularly. I just can't wait for all the tidbits of information we're going to get.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's going to be such a great time. And it's really, it's very short. So it's not a huge commitment for people. We just go on a Friday to a Saturday and then we're done. And so Milwaukee, Wisconsin is not that far for most people.
No, it's not. It's not. And I love
Yeah.
Milwaukee. It's such a great town. There's so much fun stuff to do there. Yes, yes, that'll be wonderful. And oh my gosh, Julie, I was so impressed with Chicago Rama last week. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Did you not have a wonderful time there?
Girlfriend, all those top nationals and the top sales directors and oh my gosh, just to be in the room with everyone, the buzz, the excitement, it's just so great to get outside of our own little house because we sometimes get in our heads when we're in our own house by ourselves, but when we get out into the beautiful pink Mary Kay world, we just get
Oh, yeah.
so excited,
Yes,
so
yes.
inspired.
I love our pink bubble. It is so wonderful. And the thing I love, Chicago Rama always kicks off the new year, right? It always happens January, February, and kicks off the new year. And it's so inspiring and so it really helps you think about all the things that you want to do for the year and set you off just right.
Yep.
It is just fabulous. All the tips and information that you use that you learn from everybody. It's great. And the best thing about it is it's small. So you get to actually talk to the people who are teaching you and presenting
Yes,
to you. It's so wonderful. I love that. I love it, love it, love it.
yes,
So
yes.
what else do you have for us today, darling?
All right, well, let's just get going, Linda. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Again, keep us posted on the bar mitzvah. I would love to hear. I've never been to one. I think it would just be beautiful.
It's marvelous. It's marvelous.
Yes, take your tissues, my friend. Take your
Oh,
tissues.
yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Terry. We love having our little coffee talk in the morning. Love it, Linda. Love it. So today we are going to jump right in, and I love always having my little PowerPoint so I keep us on track of what the heck we're talking about. So let me just pull that up. And while we're doing that, um, I would love for you guys to put in the chat or come off mute and just share just for a moment, what are you excited about in your business right now? It could be something small, it could be something big. Just what's getting you excited to work your Mary Kay business?
Well, I can tell you something I'm excited about this month. The month of love, February. Yes, it's so wonderful. I always do, in February, I do special gifts for the senior citizens in my area at the senior home near me. And I like to enlist all my customers and people to sponsor a gift bag for the seniors, and I bring it to them. I make it, it's beautiful. It has a fragrance-free hand cream and a satin lip balm and some candies, and I write little notes to them and wrap it up really cute and pretty. And I take it over there and hand it out to all of the seniors. And it is just so much fun. And it's so much fun to see the joy that it brings them because then they, get to remember, they get to feel like they're remembered and they're loved. And it's just a wonderful thing. And that's my
Mm-hmm.
favorite February thing. Aside,
That's
aside
awesome.
from Chicago Rama.
Yes, yes. Yes. Okay. So Jess put in the chat that she's excited to make some money in her business. Yes. Um, so I am going to, Jess, you didn't know I was going to do this. Can I put you on the spot for a quick second?
Yes, that's totally fine. I'm all about winging it, so I'm
Okay,
okay with
good. I just have to officially welcome you to the Powerhouse unit.
it.
And I met Jess just at the beginning of January. She came to one of my first makeup classes, and we just connected and hit it off. And we just kind of kept talking about what is this Mary Kay thing. And so she, in the process, also was going to be a hostess. And so she started getting all the things ready for her party, which is tomorrow night. We're actually doing a makeup glamour session during the Super Bowl because we're like, the Packers aren't playing. Who cares? um, anyway, I'm sure it's going to be on in the background. But so she started inviting friends. And I think we're up to like 16 people now. Is that right, Jess?
Yeah, including me and you. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So let me tell you something tomorrow night, Jess. You are going to make some money.
Good
So we are
one.
so excited for you. So yeah, so in the process of her being a hostess and inviting people and getting excited, we kept talking and she became a consultant. So we're just so thrilled for you. I'm so thrilled to have a new consultant, a new team member of mine here in West Bend, Wisconsin. So that is super fun. And so Jess, we're just super excited for you. So keep cheering her on as she is building her business. And so I did want to talk about not Chicago Rama, career conference for a hot moment. I'm just going to pop up some details here. I like to use the PowerPoint so that it keeps me on track. And you're not here with me till till noon.
Oh
So
yeah, sweater weather.
sweater weather, that's right, Jess. Sweater weather.
Yeah.
Uh, Hopefully we're getting out of the sweater weather, right? To the short sleeve weather. Um, so career conference is an event put on by Mary Kay Corporate. So corporate staff from Dallas go across the country to lots of different locations and put on a quick, like, one day, it's one afternoon and one day and then one Saturday event, so that to get us inspired, take us through the last quarter of our Mary Kay year. So our Mary Kay year again goes from July 1st until June 30th. And then in the summertime in August, we all go to Dallas for our big annual conference where there's tons of recognition and parties and fun. But this conference really kind of gets us inspired again to run that last quarter of our business. So the details, it's March 13th and 14th. It is a Friday and a Saturday. The Friday actually begins at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we pick up our badges and then we go to career level classes right away. So if you are a consultant, brand new consultant, you're actually in one room with training with all the other brand new consultants. So that's something I love that corporate does, is that really helps us learn where we are at in the business. So we're not all learning the same things because we're all at different places. And so we have a consultant class, senior consultants, red jackets, DIQs, sales directors and above. So that's actually in the afternoon this time, which is different from past years. So the career classes are from 3 to 6 p.m. And then we actually have the evening free. So we're going to have a pajama party in our hotel room. And here's the deal, girls. The first 3 consultants who sign up to go to career conference and pay their registration are going to stay in my hotel room for free. So you do not have to pay for your hotel if you are one of the first 3 to sign up. And then after that, the hotel is $145 split between the people that are in that room. So just so you know the cost of that, Mary, I've got the room already reserved. So if we do have more than that, because our goal is 6 powerhouse gals. And then Saturday is just the big general session, pretty much all day from 8:30 until 4. We have a couple hour break during for lunch in the middle of the day that we'll all go to lunch and then come back and finish off the day. So super fun. Register straight on Mary Kay In Touch on the home page. And I really want you guys to think about, if you had another job, a different job, if your boss came to you and said, "Hey, I need you to go to this workshop. I need you to go to this clinic," we would do it. Right? We would go to that professional development. We would take time out because we knew that it's going to make us better at our jobs, right? So I really want to encourage you gals to invest in yourself and in your own business, because your business has your name on it, and come to career conference, make a way. I don't know what my kids are going to be doing. I don't have all the details of my life figured out, and then I sign up, right? Just like I don't wait for all the lights to be green to go to the grocery store. So we just go because we know we need it. So I want you guys to think about that. And I want to share with you that events change lives. There's a lot of top national sales directors. Heidi Gelzer, one of our dear nationals that teaches us, she says that a lot, right? Events change lives. And the reason why going to an event is such a big deal is because, like I said before in our little skit, we can sometimes get stuck in our own head, right? Or we get stuck in our own circle of influence, and maybe the people that are influencing us aren't always positive. They're not always excited for us. They're not always motivating us or pushing us to be better. And so by getting into the big bubble, which is also getting outside of our comfort zone for a lot of us sometimes, right? Being in a larger group, maybe getting in the car and driving and going to the hotel and all those things, we are going to see what's possible. And I can tell you, from someone who's been building her business for 16 years now, I never thought, if you talked to me 16 years ago, I never thought that this would become my full-time career. I really thought that I would continue being a school teacher, going into administration, maybe, again, Mary Kay on the side as a side gig, have a few customers. I never could have envisioned what it was until I saw the bigger picture, right? And that happens when we are at corporate big events. So put it on your calendar, make a way, let's figure it out. Put in the chat if you're like, "Yes, Julie, I want more information. I want to figure this out." help me. I will be with you every step of the way. Just, people from West Bend, we can drive together. You don't have to figure out all those details on your own. So let's figure this out. I know Sarah Mitchell from Michigan is actually working on coming into town for this. Tabby is working on the details as well. My goal is to have 6 of us there, which I think would be phenomenal. So make a way, figure it out. And again, put that on your calendar. And then a couple other little announcements. We have been working on this huge basket drawing for the last couple months. And we are having it. We ended January so great. And so I want to do this basket drawing. So here's the deal, gals. Those of you that have been tracking these activities from December through January, you need to get me your tracking sheets. Let me know how many tickets you've earned. I mean, I know some of them, but I don't know if you handed out samples to someone or you talked to somebody at work or, there's some of these activities you had to do on your own. And so I might not see it. So let me know. I know, Terry, you sent me yours. So I've got yours. I know, Tiffany, you've got a lot of entries. I know, Elizabeth, I know, Tabby, Sarah, there's a lot of you gals out there with a lot of entries. So I'd love to do this drawing this week and go live in our Powerhouse group to be able to have this drawing because I know you guys want this basket. And so, right, all of you are like, please pick my name. So we want to do this big basket drawing. So be sure to get those into me so I can put all that together. Okay, let's talk new products. Who's excited? Who's seen this? Okay, come off mute. Let us know. Put in the chat, which products are you excited about? I'm going to tell you right now, this lilac lip gloss is the bomb. I'm wearing it right now. I've been wearing it every single day since I got my director box.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't wait.
Mhm. I'm excited about the red one, the cherry one, because I am leaning more towards the lilac because I went to another party, a makeup class, and they had a little bit of a violet lip gloss in the sample. It wasn't for me, but I ended up trying it on. I'm like, oh, this purple is really nice. Like I never would
Yeah.
have thought to try purple, like because normally I lean more towards reds or more nude shades. So like I kind of like the red because like I like to be kind of swifty a little bit with the red lips. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I'm also excited about the purple one as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, they're so beautiful. The lilac one has the shimmer. The other two are more matte and like they're going to look wet because they're a gloss, but they're more matte. They don't have the shimmer in them.
Mhm.
And then we have, our After Sun Gel is back, which is awesome. We love getting that back every single summer. Stock up on that. We have kind of a featured bundle of the satin hands and satin lips. And then we have our bronzers back for the summertime. Again, think like retailers, right, gals? You want to stock up now, even if you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's still winter, I'm not bronzing up at all. But guess what? You will, and you'll want them. And so stock up because limited edition means the company only makes so many, right? So we have our deep glow and our medium glow. And I love what they did. They came packaged. I know for those of you who were around last year, we had a little issue with them crumbling. They came double bubbled. And so I think the company has really tried hard to make sure that, all those issues were solved from last year. So they're gorgeous. I have them on right now. And so they're super, super fun. And then we have this brand new regular line mask that is a no rinse mask. You can literally use this as a body lotion everywhere. Okay. And what's different about this from the other renewing gel mask is that this has hyaluronic acid. So that is a kind of a switch in the ingredients, also shea butter. And so it does go on creamy. It is a white consistency, versus the gel, which was clear. And so you can literally use this like a hand cream. I've talked to a lot of gals that have been putting this literally on their whole body after coming out of the shower, and they are just so silky. So you can use it like a traditional mask where you put it on your face and then rinse it off, but you don't Have to. It can be a whole body, no rinse hydration hero. So this is awesome. Again, all of our brand new catalogs, right, for the spring have come out. Such a beautiful, beautiful catalog. So again, they've got all the new things in here. Your customers are going to be receiving those if you signed up for the preferred customer program. And then the dates are there. So February 10th, those of you who were second quarter stars or you did order catalogs for your customers, you get to order the new products on February 10th. Now, real quickly, I know, Jess, you're a brand new consultant. For those of you out there, again, who are newer to the business, just don't worry, take a breath. Just take in little bits of information. Do not feel like you have to have all this stuff figured out. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, what is she talking about? We'll talk about it in due time, so don't panic. And then February 15th, all the consultants, the whole sales force can order the new products. And then the 16th is when these new products will hit your websites. Okay. Any questions about any of these new items?
Yeah, how many come in a pack if you order them?
So these are, so all of these are individual items that you will order. They don't come bundled like this. This is just kind of all the features.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So, and after your party, Jess, we'll talk about that too, because we'll be putting your first order in, after Sunday, after tomorrow night when we have your big party with all your gals. So we'll figure out all that stuff.
Awesome. Cool.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, so it's really fun products. All right. Also for February, your charm for February is, of course, we're talking about share the love. So it is a red jacket. Get your charm when you order 254 wholesale for the month. And again, you don't have to be a red jacket to get your red jacket charm, but of course, we're talking about team building. So here's my question to you gals. Even here with me live, you can put in the chat or come off mute. I want you to think about what if no one had shared about the Mary Kay business with you? What would you be doing right now? Like literally on a Saturday morning, what would you be doing? Terry, I know you'd be so sad.
You're doing something. That's for sure.
Can you think of, Terry, like how would your life be different if no one had shared Mary Kay with you?
Be paying a lot of money for my skincare.
You sure would, girlfriend. That repair set would add up.
Yep.
Definitely.
And
Yep.
I love the fact that I have gotten to meet so many different women that I never would have met if I wasn't doing this business. So that to me right there is a benefit, is a big benefit for me. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting because I think for a lot of us, even myself, and I've shared this before, that Kate, the gal who shared the business with me, she was my consultant for 5 or 6 years. I said no to her a lot. I said no to her for a long time before I said yes. And so I'm glad that she was persistent. Because God also knew where I needed to be 16 years down the road with my kids and having moved back to Wisconsin and all the things that life brings that we just don't know, right? And so I'm just so thankful. And so right now, from now until the 15th, so this is kind of an urgent, like, get on it, people. I picked up these super cute bee keychains in Nashville, and I would love to give one to you. So share the love literally just means that you're going to have 3 friends join us on a 3-way phone call where we just chat about the business, and they can just jump on and just ask us questions, and then we hang up. Okay. I'm not going to say to them at the end of it, okay, so here's the paper. You want to sign up? It's literally going to be, we don't want anyone to not have the information. So have them think of questions to ask us. So think of it as like a Q&A, right? And so that's the idea. So 3 people between now and the 15th of February, which is next Sunday, and you're going to get your bee charm. Now, the bee is really significant in Mary Kay. The bee represents the idea that, nobody told the bumblebee that it can't fly, so it flies anyway, right? Even though aerodynamically it's not supposed to be able to fly. And so this is a really key symbol in our Mary Kay culture. And so that's why I just think it's so beautiful, and it is sparkly. Super. You want this, right, Terry? I know you want this. Jess, I know you want this. We're going to get this for you. So think of 3 people that you're going to invite to listen to the call. And this is a 3-way phone call because you're listening to me answer their questions. You're learning how to talk about it. So you don't have to be the one doing any talking. I'll do the talking, but you're there because, of course, your friends know you more than they know me. So think about who are the people. So here are some ideas of who can you invite. Think about repeat customers. So those of you who have customers that continue to order from you, right? Maybe you want to say, I would love you just to learn about the company that you are supporting as a customer, right? Don't we want to know the values of the companies that we spend our money with? I think that's really important. Gals who you haven't shared the business with before. So think of any of your friends, family, customers that maybe I don't know if they've ever heard the information. Think of those gals. Maybe there's some gals in your life. Again, for those of you seasoned consultants that you haven't shared with for at least 6 months, because our lives change every 6 months. There's something in our life that changes, and so maybe she's at a different place, right? Like I was. Maybe it's your best friend. You're like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm having so much fun. Mary Kay is just a great place, a great culture, a great group of supportive women, and I would just love you to listen, right? And then moms with daughters. Those are key people that I think of because of saving money. I know that's how Tabby Fisher started, and she was a sales director at one point. So, we want to share with those people who are like, oh, they could maybe use some savings, right? So think of 3 people that you're going to invite to just have a chat. Okay. So what's in it for you is this really cute keychain. What's in it for them is actually a $25 Amazon gift card. Okay. So here's the deal. Here's our cute little picture for your gals that you're inviting to listen. And again, these are people that you know, right? So this is something you could say. This is just like an example of a script. Hey, Sarah, how would you like to get entered to win a $25 Amazon gift card? Now, of course, you're going to include a bunch of emojis, which when I was creating the PowerPoint, I couldn't put the emojis in. All you have to do is help me with my training by joining me on a 3-way phone call with my sales director for 10 minutes. You can ask us anything about the Mary Kay biz, and then you'll get entered. What do you think? Are you in? So you can send this text message to her personally, one-on-one. We're not blasting this on Facebook and our main feeds, right? This is a personal one-to-one message. And then you can include this picture. And I'll, of course, be sure to post all this in our Powerhouse group. So this is, I just think it's so cute. Have a no strings, no stings chat.
I love
So,
that. I love
isn't that
that.
cute? I know. It's so cute. One of my assistants, Becca, she came up with that. So we can thank Becca. So that's the idea, is just to jump on and ask us anything you want to know. We're going to answer their questions, and then we're going to hang up. Okay. That's what it takes. Anybody have any questions about this or thoughts about this?
Should we be sending them the video first? Or we just do this?
We are just doing this instead.
Okay.
Yep. It can be people that have watched the video in the past. And you could just go back to them and say, hey, we're doing a fun thing for just this week, right? We're doing a share the love promo for just this week. Do you want to get entered for a $25 gift card? Jump on a phone call for 10 minutes. Yep. And it really, again, it's people that, of course, have experience with Mary Kay. They know you. Jess, we can ask gals after the party tomorrow night to jump on a call because they'll get to know me and they'll know more about us and what we're doing. So you don't need to do anything about that today. And then I have this Calendly link that you can use to schedule the phone call. Okay, so you don't have to text me and say, Julie, are you free at Tuesday at 2 o'clock? Because that could just get really cumbersome. And so I created a link where you guys can just click the link, look at all the time slots, and just pick a 10-minute time slot, and I will get an email and a notification to be on the phone. So when I see that come through, I'll message you as the consultant, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So this is kind of a quick down and dirty, let's get it. A lot of people out there. And then here's the fun thing, girls, and I don't think I grabbed this picture. When we have 12 people listen, we're going to do a $25 gift card for consultants.
Oh, nice.
Right? And guess what? Terry and Sarah, you guys could have all 12. Who knows? It doesn't have to be 12 different consultants participating. We just have to have 12 guests listen. And by the way, Jess, you're entered already because you and I had a chat before you signed up, and it was during February. So we're already down one. We only need 11 more to have the consultant drawing. Okay.
Awesome. Glad to
Yeah.
help.
You guys in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Awesome. So I wanted to come back to this kind of just to wrap up our time today. We kicked off January with this idea of working from rest, which I know you're thinking, okay, Julie, you just told me we had to go, go, go for 1 week to get people on a phone call. So what does this mean? What does this mean working from rest? How's it going for you? How's it going? Have you guys had, moments where you're like, oh my gosh, I need to step back? And that means just like 10 minutes. Maybe you just need to like, whoo, right? How do we work our business from a place of rest? Any thoughts coming to mind? Or again, you can put it in the chat or come off mute. Um, anybody have thoughts about what this means?
Yesterday I took a rest day because I'm powerhousing it today and tomorrow. Uh, so I just took a day
Yes.
off just to rest and just catch up on
Yeah.
sleep and just kind of lounge around. I was in my PJs all day, and I even went to the store to pick
Yes.
up a pizza from the store and went in my PJs, and I just took like some time to like just like recharge and like just really like um just like a calm before the storm, or like not really a
Yeah.
storm. It's
Right.
a fun thing, but like
Yeah.
sometimes you just need that mental break, like.
Yes.
So yeah, so I took
Yeah.
that yesterday, and that was my fun, like just like chill and catch up on emails and stuff, and
Mhm.
just do whatever I need to get done. That I made some phone calls and stuff that I kind of put off the whole week. So yeah, so it was good. It was a good rest, productive day.
Good. I
Yeah.
love that you said that, rest can be productive. And I think in our culture today, in American culture, we are all about like being productive and do I have something to show for it, right? Well, it's okay to actually have nothing to show for it. Because
Mhm.
we can't do that 7 days a week all the time, right? Again, as women, we wear so many hats in our families, in our circles of influence, in our communities. And so if we're always at that level of always being on, we will burn out. Um, and I will tell you, I had a burnout moment on Wednesday of this week. My kids could come out and tell you. I had a come apart moment, and I am homeschooling for those of you that might not know or don't remember, and it's been a lot, and I think sometimes I think again, it's not that big of a deal. I could just give them a piece of math to do in the midst of my texting for my business, and my brain was trying to hop from like one thing to the next, and it just melted down and it melted down. And I'm going to tell you, I yelled and then I cried and then I had to go to my bedroom. And then I took a nap. My body was just like, woman, calm
Yeah.
down. Right. Um, and so in that moment, I was not working from rest. And when I say rest for me, it was like I need to have much better boundaries around, okay, this is this, the school time, this is the work time, and kind of those boundaries just to help my brain, right? To just not be hopping from like one thing to the next all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I find too that because I'm like that too, I'm always doing 12 million things. And this past week I got shut down because I had a sinus infection that hit me like a brick wall. And I was just so
Mhm.
tired and so run down. And that's what happens when I don't build in enough rest and I don't take care of myself, then my body says, that's it, you're
I'll
done.
do it for you.
Yep, I'm doing it for you. I'm going to make you sick and you just have to stop. And that's what I did. And it was so funny because yesterday was actually the first day that I was feeling normal myself and I got out of the house and everything. And it was so funny because Jim was like, he works from home, my husband. And so we were talking about something and we got done talking about it. And I went off because I was running around the house doing 12 million things again and catching up on stuff. And he's like, where did you go? You like zipped off. You darted off and you were gone all of a sudden. And I'm like, well, yes, I was. I have a million things to catch up on to do. So I was running all over the place. So I don't know
Mhm.
if I actually learned that I need to take that rest, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do it before I get sick and I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so right, Terry, because our bodies will stop.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And then sometimes too, it's God's way of saying, okay, like sit your butt down, right? Like just put your
Yeah.
feet up, read a fun book. And so, our challenge is how do we build in that rest, those moments of stopping regularly so
Yeah.
that we don't have the big brick wall, right? Whether it's, maybe it's starting your day off quietly. Maybe it's at noon. I know for me, sometimes at noon over lunch, I want to read my fun book for 20 minutes. And if I can regularly just do that, like check out and just do something fun, just for me, it's like, okay, now I can go back to whatever it was I was doing, right? Um, so I think that's the goal is to build in those moments of rest, of just stepping back, take a breath, drink the coffee while it's hot, right?
Or cold in my case.
Yes, or like before the ice cubes all melt, right? Um, yes, like it's okay to do that, right? Because then we have the energy to come back to whatever else we were doing. So yeah. So that's my challenge to you gals today is literally in your calendar. I want you to write in where is the rest happening? Is it at noon? Is it starting your day off without, off the hamster wheel is what I call it. Start the day off the wheel. Maybe it's right before bed. You're like, I need to have that moment. Maybe I'm going to sit and watch my fun show. Maybe it's a jigsaw puzzle. Maybe it's taking a walk around the block. Maybe it's playing a game. If you've got kids at home who love to play games, right? Having fun can be restful to our souls, right? It doesn't have to be not moving, but maybe the rest is, hey, I'm going to go to my body pump class because I know it's really good for me. That's what I need to not give up. So to build those things into the schedule, that's the goal, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you guys have a fabulous Saturday and we're going to just share the love this February, right? So I'm going to go ahead and sign off and turn off the recording. But if you've got more things to talk about and chat with and have questions and want to process, feel free to stay on. Love you, gals.